A very good day to Dr. Saraju. I'm Joel Timahong from SBQ 3442 Cost Planning and Control. The topic that I get is the cost issue of Olympic Stadium in London. And now, I'll introduce some information about London Olympic Stadium. So in the slide, as you can see, the project team which in charge of this construction project is LABC, which is Local Authority Building Control. The authority is to ensure the building works comply with building regulation. Now, how about the contract duration? Initially, the expectation or estimation of contract duration is 22 May 2008 until 29 March 2011, but due to some reason, it's delayed until 6 May 2012. After that, there are about 3 years of renovation. How about design and build of this stadium? The architect who designed this stadium is Populous. I like the motive of this Populous company because this company say that we design a place where people love to be together. Alright, back to the point. Beside architect, which is project manager by Civilis, structural engineer by Bureau Hapworth, service engineer by M&E engineer, general contractor by Balfour Beatty, and lastly, the main contractor, which is Sir Robert McAlpine. Next, which is the main part of this presentation, is the construction cost issue. The initial plan cost is about £280 million to build this stadium, but the final cost is about £429, which is extremely different from what LD estimates. How can this issue happen? There are 4 main issues. First of all, the design problem. Previously, the stadium is built for football mode and decided to change to athlete mode. Moreover, the weather condition in London is mostly winter. As you can see, the yearly temperature is considered very cool, and it will gradually reduce the speed of construction and spend more money on protecting the building element from the winter. Secondly, with the installation of retractable chairs. The seat will be installed near to the runway with the stadium having football event. Eventually, the seat will be removed if the stadium used as athlete mode, where more space is needed. Both actions will be time-consuming and very costly. Thirdly, with the aesthetic design of LDTV of the London Olympic Stadium. This TV is about 1,128 meters square in a curved shape and about 15 HD pixel layout, which the brightness of the TV can cut through the brightness of the sunlight, which you still can see very clear image during day and same as during at night. Fourthly, the replacement of fabric roof with larger solid cantilever roof. The new cantilever roof is the largest spanning tensile stadium roof structure in the world because the original canopy covers only 2/3 of the seats in the stadium. Now, let's move on to the more details on initial and final cost part. After throughout the construction and renovation, the total cost is about £701 million, which is about double the construction price of other countries' stadium in the world. Last but not least, with the proposed plan for resolve the construction cost issues. In my opinion, the main cost issue of the stadium was the construction using a lot of building elements that focus more on the external appearance and aesthetic purpose compared to the functionality of the stadium. For example, they installed the longest single-span cantilever roof, which made the cost to renovate the stadium become costly. They should select a roof design that more practical and has a suitable length, which was not too long, but enough to cover the sitting area of the audience. Thus, they can spend less cost to install the roof, which is cheaper and suit the requirement compared to the complex installation of huge roof. The construction team should improve their cost planning and control management. They should focus more on the functionality of the stadium compared to the appearance. They should be more focused on the application and practical use of the building element when they planning the stadium design. The building element were built for non-profit use or for aesthetic purpose should be avoided to reduce the project cost. The contractor should also be wise in select the suitable technique to install the building element by designing them according to their budget, and as much as possible, prevent choosing the complex and costly technique for the construction work. Finally, we come to an end. Hope Dr. Saraju gained a lot of information from my presentation, and thank you for lending me your ear.